Senator Orji Uzor Kalu has declared that President Bola Tinubu must complete 2 terms in office, insisting that All Progressives Congress has only one presidential candidate for the 2027 election. Well, in our party, we have only one presidential candidate now, and Tinubu has to do 8 years. You can see the repairs he has done to the economy, and things are starting to pick up again, Kalu said. The senator representing Abia North and former Abia State governor also emphasized the need for an Igbo president, but ruled out 2027 as a possibility. According to him, the National Executive Committee reaffirmed its support for Tinubu's leadership with a motion moved by Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma and announced by APC National Chairman Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje. So things cannot just get better in one night, Kalu said. There's a slogan I have actually borrowed from the president. It is a light after the tunnel, and a baby step that we are supposed to observe until things get better, in this instance. In as much as Uzor Kalu, he's fondly called Mr. White, has come out to campaign for the president, for the second tenure in 2027. He has made his statements. We cannot dispute that part. But I'd love to get your thoughts on this quickly, Mr. Ferdinand, what you have to say concerning this, please.
Well, I can tell you that the former governor and the current senator from Abia State has just spoken his mind and expressed his personal opinion, not the opinion of anybody, but it's just his own personal opinion, and which I think is very, is an undemocratic posture, is posturing, because to suggest that the APC has no any other candidate other than the current president in 2027, and that he suggests that there's no vacancy for 2027, he must complete his. No. The question of who governs Nigeria after 2027 is the right of all Nigerians. The right of all Nigerians to determine if and that can only happen between the process of election in 2027 to elect who will be their next president. There are lots of Nigerians who believe that the present government of President Bola Tinubu has impoverished them and has made them to suffer and can't wait to vote him out in 2027.
Do you think there's a possibility that can happen?
No, it is for Nigerians to decide.
Talking about Nigerians deciding, the Nigerians actually flew all the way from the Nigerians in diaspora actually flew all the way for the 2023 election to decide.
Let's not talk about 2023. I'm talking about 2027.
Okay.
Let's be progressive.
Okay.
I am saying that it is for Nigerians, majority of Nigerians, to determine whether Bola Tinubu must complete the second tenure or not. It's not automatic.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying that the statement by the Senator Orji Uzor Kalu smacks of undemocratic posturing.
Okay.
To say and suggest that the president must complete his no, President Tinubu must not complete his 2 terms. It is not a must. It is Nigerian that will determine if he will be their president after 2027.
Okay, thank you.
He has only been elected to serve for 4 years. Nigerians will determine if he or any other person else will serve from 2027, not Orji Uzor Kalu to tell Nigerians whether Bola Tinubu must serve again.
Thank you on that. David Umahi has actually almost made the same statement, and Uzor Kalu. I'm sure lots of individuals have come to indirectly or democratically campaign for the president for 2027 election. Do you agree with Barrister Ferdinand that Nigerians will have to decide who the 2027 presidential candidates would be?
It is Nigerians that will decide when you ask me. If you ask me, it is Nigerians, because I cannot decide for the country. But that of Kalu, who is the deputy rep, whatever, House of Rep, deputy speaker, is he deputy speaker?
I was former chief whip.
Okay, former chief whip. The former governor of Abia State, saying that 8 years is sure. I wouldn't guarantee that. I, for one, wouldn't guarantee that, in the sense that Orji Uzor has only 1 vote. He is going to vote just 1. He does not have more than 1 to vote. So if he's speaking maybe for himself, based on the freedom of speech, I would say, okay, maybe he wants to get something from his paymaster too, or should I say that there is a particular thing he is pursuing, and that's the only language that can that can make the president look at him and say, okay, let me consider this your demand and then give it to you. And he's saying that 2031 that Igbo president will emerge. I don't see that happening. I must tell you, I don't see that happening. Because there was a time when the Igbos were being asked a simple question concerning their IPOB thing. If they are aware, it was Ngige who said, don't mind those people, they are hungry people. So if you that is at the forefront that is supposed to defend your people, you are there saying that don't mind them, they are hungry people, and it's in that me, I'm a minister, that they want to come and destroy and say that it is their time, you are selling your people. And how is that unity? Do they have love there? And again, Kalu does not have that right to say that they are going to select. Is Kalu in what they call it? Where is Tinubu coming from? Is it not the SAT, brother? If I may ask, Sir Ferdinand. He's coming from SAT. I'm not deciding for the Southerners. But Tinubu is from the SAT, if you ask me. And he's saying 2031 that they are selecting, the Igbo will select. My brother, let it be that he's trying to express his freedom of speech.
Okay.
He is not saying that for me. I think he's saying for himself.
Okay, indirectly, both of you actually have your own thoughts on who you have decided on your own.
Nigerians will be the ones to decide, not me.
It's Nigerians who decide. Now about the Igbo presidency, he appears to be speaking from both sides of his mouth. If you are saying that it's time for Igbos haven't been so marginalized and in the political equation of Nigeria to become president, then it's actually you should be talking about them becoming president in 2027. Because after 2027, by 2021, power should go to the north.
Yes.
And again, power rotation has played a major role in determining who becomes president in Nigeria since 1999 within this Fourth Republic. It was why after Obasanjo, a president must come from the north, Yaradua. It is the same consideration that made Jonathan lose his election in 2015 to President Buhari, and it's also the consideration that made the power brokers support a southern president and what favor Tinubu, so power rotation is important. And again, if that's taken into account, then the Igbos, the southeast, who's a very, very crucial part of the south, ought to be allowed to also test it. And if you are saying so, 2027 should have been a very good opportunity for them. Because after 2027, by 2021, the power fairly should go to the north. And that's how it is.
Thank you on this so much. Thank you so much for being here, gentlemen. I really appreciate you.